everyone to another. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so I've had a very long week and it's not going well. So
It's Monday.
start all over again.
It's Monday.
All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of I Can Do This All Day. I'm Dan, the part-time Avenger. That is Mark, the resident Jedi.
Hello there and happy holidays, folks. We are here to do something that we haven't done before. We are here to both start you on a holiday binge and celebrate one of the absolute best Christmas specials ever. We hope to start you on a binge because we're starting with episode one of The Simpsons.
The Simpsons. So getting ready for this episode, I didn't even realize that that was the very first episode, was the little Christmas themed episode. Do you remember when it used to be on the Tracy Ullman show?
I don't. I was real young at the time. I didn't watch the Tracy Ullman show, but I hella have seen this on repeat, and it is absolutely one of the 7 good seasons of The Simpsons. Maybe 8.
Well, we are celebrating the holiday season, and why not with the very first episode of The Simpsons? So this is a watch along episode, meaning if this is your first episode, you picked the wrong one. But if you want to go ahead, turn on Disney Plus, maybe you have the old DVDs, throw one of those on, and we're going to be starting this first episode of The Simpsons in 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
You don't even get like the normal startup right into it. Diving right in. Their cars are the wrong color.
Runs into a snowbank. So, did you know anyone who had the Maggie Simpson star snowsuit?
No. Did you?
No. I'm just wondering where they got that from. Did that really exist? Like,
I don't
did
know,
kids and
but
babies really get
I wonder if it
stuffed into a
exists
star?
now. Because I have a niece on the way that I could buy it for, and it would really make me laugh.
That would be kind of cool. The animation throughout everything is just perfect.
I mean, it's so Simpsons. It's so Simpsons. Did you do any Christmas pageants when you were a child?
I mean, not but when you say pageants, just like the normal stuff, like for I did a like a preschool one and a kindergarten one, I think.
Oh, look at you. Were you first lobster?
I
First lobster.
was I if I remember correctly, I had some like weird stuff to where I was like the dad in one of them, and so
Mm.
picture how weird this is. Like I played the dad, another girl obviously played the mom, and then all the other kindergarten kids that were our same age were kids somehow. So I
Did
forget
they
what it
twirl
was though.
fire?
No, no.
Because who can twirl fire in kindergarten? Like for the plays? Only Lisa.
Yeah. Multi-talented.
Mm. Our introduction full time to Bart Simpson, and the reason parents didn't let you watch The Simpsons at first. Were
And
you?
there were some weird looking kids.
Yeah, well, you know.
You were gonna say something?
No, I was giving Bart a minute to be able to sing his version of Jingle Bells. Did your parents let you watch The Simpsons like right off the bat?
Oh
Were
yeah,
you
no
were you
problem.
season one, no problem?
Yeah, no problem.
Ugh.
As long as I had a TV available,
Mm.
that was like the only thing. Like at that point, we had I think two different TVs, so usually I could go to one room or another. Now it seems like every room you go into in somebody's house has a TV. It's like
It's
weird if you don't have a TV in a room.
it does pose a challenge, but this was like the only animation that you actually enjoyed, from what I understand.
I mean, when it came to in quotes kids shows, I would say so. But I did enjoy a lot of cartoons. It's just not the type of cartoons that kids now would watch. That's not the stuff
Mm,
I was into. Like
mm,
Tom and Jerry was the shit.
mm.
Especially like the
Touche.
70s Tom and Jerry where they played like pimp music in the background and Tom's trying to like walk all cool and stuff. Those were like my favorite era cartoons of Tom and Jerry.
I love it. I love it. Oh, did your parents write a Christmas letter to everybody to fake on how good everybody was doing
Get
every
the
year?
fuck out of here. Come on, man. Did you did you get
I
that?
think my mom did. Yeah.
Oh
I think my
man.
mom like the Christmas card thing.
Not in this house. Not in or well, my childhood house anyway.
You'd be doing Christmas cards now, though. I
This
would say your
year,
wife probably does.
yeah, this year, I think they haven't. I mean, we haven't really gotten to that point as of yet, but it'll be turning the corner to write a few letters to Santa, or at least make a list for the most part.
Nice.
Oh man,
Oh, Patty and Selma.
has Patty and Selma ever really done anything redeemable for themselves? Like, were they ever good in any episode?
I don't know, but I really enjoyed the was it Selma who married Troy McClure and then went
Oh,
home
I
with
don't even
Jub
remember
Jub.
that. I
Oh,
just
that's a great
remember
episode.
I just remember one of them marrying Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, no, I think that was Selma too.
Oh
Selma
my
had
God, really?
bad luck. But the Troy McClure episode's great. That's the one with the Planet of the Apes.
Mm,
This is so unchristian of Flanders. There's no Jesus. There's only Santa. Isn't there a future Christmas episode where they talk about not getting presents? They're gonna go feed the poor people.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Mm,
I think it's been
stupid,
years since
sexy
I've seen The
Flanders.
Simpsons. I remember that phrase.
Hmm.
It's like feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at
Nothing at
all.
all.
Oh man. Does your wife keep a jar full of change or money somewhere? Just like a stash, a rando stash?
I mean, she does, and we do, just because no one uses coins anymore. Who the hell uses coins? We had
Mm.
a garage sale the other day, and this person came up to pay with like $4 in quarters as we're all like, son of a bitch, this isn't real money. Like, what are we supposed to do with this stuff? You might as well just take our stuff for free. Just take it because we're not using these coins.
Mhm. You weren't going down the old coin star? Not getting a gumball?
I think I did Coinstar once in college, and then the cheap bastard in me was like, I don't want a fee taken out for these coins. I'll just bring them to my own bank. Some banks don't even take coins anymore.
That's crazy.
No, it's not crazy. It's Homer just diving into that box of donuts and killing them.
Semi-skilled workers.
Christmas bonuses. What was your favorite, if you ever had one, your favorite Christmas bonus you ever got? It didn't have to be like a monetary amount, but anything special that a company did for you?
Um, Not that I can remember, like specifically around Christmas. Um, like a few places would give you money, which was nice. One would give stuffed animals for your kids.
Eh?
Uh, I worked somewhere where they gave you a frozen turkey every year.
Oh, cool. That would actually be kind of cool. Actually, now that I think about it,
What about
you and
you?
I worked at a place where I had my favorite Christmas bonuses because I never really got anything physical. It was always like, the extra $100 on your check, which is fine, but it's just, there's the money. But I thought it was kind of special the first time I got that Harry and David gift basket sent to the house.
Oh, they did do gift baskets, didn't they?
It's nice.
Oh,
It was
wait, I didn't
nice.
get a gift basket.
Well, then I guess you weren't one of the special employees, Mark. May
No,
have
I
been
was the
before
mean
your
one.
time.
They don't like me.
Maybe.
I did fly to New York way too many times.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, we're gonna have to take that out of the Harry and David budget. But no, in all seriousness, I think that was probably like my favorite. And then I believe they did do a turkey for Thanksgiving. They gave you like a butterball certificate for a turkey, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, you and I live two different worlds there.
We were
Oh,
on different sides of the corporate,
yeah,
structure, I suppose.
yeah. I also didn't work the day after Thanksgiving for them ever.
Yeah. You also had you had some other perks where you would get taken to lunches where we did not get taken to lunches. So
You guys went to lunch with us though.
we did, yeah. But there's a few times where you guys, or at least you went, and none of the
Mm,
DMs did.
mm. I mean, you know,
Good podcasting. Back to the
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
all about us, everyone. So just for
yeah. No, for sure. Now you get a great. This is a great first episode because you get a preview into just us waxing about things that have nothing to do with the material.
yeah, why the fuck are they talking about Christmas bonuses? Just no one cares.
Because Homer's going to do the Christmas shopping because Bart had to get his tattoo removed. I remember this and being like, oh, I should get a tattoo. Never did. Still haven't.
I have also not gotten a tattoo.
Mm. Talk to me about your Christmas shopping habits. Are you a shop early or a shop late guy?
That's a good question, and I won't divulge my secrets as to when I do
Mm.
my shopping because I don't want to give any inkling on when I do it. Could be super early, could be during the season.
Mm.
Who knows? Maybe it could be after. I don't know. Depends on
Mm.
depends on how I'm feeling, I suppose.
Yep. Dropped your pork chop.
You know who always gets just a raw deal out of everything is Flanders kids. Like
Yeah. Rod
there's
and Todd are
no
lame though.
yeah, there's no way that they're necessarily likable. You just like to make fun of them or laugh at them.
Yeah. Rod and Todd suck though.
Barney. I think
Ah, Barney.
everyone's favorite from Moe's Tavern, right? I mean,
Other than Mo,
Moe's funny, but Barney's the best.
um, yes.
Come on, he went to space. Or well, he could have gone to space.
What about you don't like Lenny and Carl? Not a Lenny and
Yeah,
Carl
but I
man?
mean, nowhere near the laughs of Barney.
Hmm. I'm still a Duff Man fan for his single appearance at Moe's.
Singing along to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Do you know a lot of Christmas carols by heart, or would you kind of struggle through them?
Um, I think I know some. I mean the classics that you were
What's one that you
inundated
can
with.
belt out right now? No problem. Just lead the
Uh,
song.
I think I could go Rudolph on it.
Really? The whole song?
Yeah, sure.
I
Why
would
not? What
like
about
to
you?
see that.
What about
I
you? Are
don't
you
I
like
don't
a
think I could
you don't got any?
the one that I would have the best shot at would be 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, that's a long song.
It is a long song,
Yeah,
but I think
no.
that would be my best shot at remember. I would struggle to get to it, but I think I could do that to completion. There you go.
To completion. I like it. I like it. My son once he gets started on Christmas music goes until well past spring. So The more I can ignore Christmas music to start, the better. But once we get going, he wants all of them.
Dude, I get it, man. I worked at a place where they played nonstop Christmas music from basically November 1st all the way to what it seemed like February 15th.
Oh man.
That's why my wife always kind of gives me shit about Christmas music where, I'll have it on the radio and then I'll like skip. And she's like, "Oh, you don't like that song?" I was like, "I heard that song at least 12 times a day when I worked, and I
So
don't
that's
want
a
to hear
great
it."
question. What's your most annoyed Christmas song?
Ooh, this is probably a very unpopular one, but it's that Paul McCartney Christmas song.
So this is Christmas?
Not This Is
No, that's that's
Christmas.
that's John Lennon.
Yeah, that's Lennon. Um, the mood is right. It
Oh,
sounds like a fucking Gap commercial jingle.
it does.
That's that. You know what song I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Oh God, God. Simply having a wonderful Christmas. Get the
Yep.
fuck out here. Throw that song right out right
Oh
out the
man.
door.
It's
Not
called
interested in hearing it.
Wonderful Christmas Time.
I'm sure, sure. And then there
Yeah.
is another one that a close second runner up is the oh my God, what song was it? It's the one song that they sang in Daddy's Coming Home too, or whatever the fuck it's called. Do you know like the Will Ferrell Christmas movie with Mark Wahlberg? There's a second there's a second one, and then they're all locked in this movie theater, and then they all start singing that song, and it's the worst. Can't stand that song whatsoever.
Do they know it's Christmas?
Yes, yes, like the one where they sing to like all over the world or whatever, where it's like,
Yeah.
it makes me just want to gag.
Oh man.
What about you? What are some of the favorites? And then what are some of the not so favorites?
I don't think I have a not so favorite. I think I'm good with everything. Let me ask you a question pertaining to this episode though. Did you ever pull the beard off of a Santa?
No. No, I was respectful to
You
not
were?
touch people.
This episode made me want to do it so bad. Just give it a little tug tug. See what happens.
Yeah, never did that. I think I did try to like pat his pockets just to see like I don't think there's any gifts in there. I don't even think he has a pen to write anything down on a list so he remembers this stuff.
Is that a candy cane in your pocket or is this just a Christmas spirit?
Yeah. And keep in mind, it's like the little, no weird pocket placement was I trying to grab. I was
Mm-hmm.
just like a little kid
Mm-hmm.
just trying to be like,
Not then, just
this
now.
doesn't, yeah,
Just
yeah.
now you're all over those words. You're like the TSA guy,
Now,
but you don't work for the TSA.
now the Santas are just like, touch my junk. You want an extra present from Santa this year? Touch my junk.
Wow. I don't think Santa's ever saying that.
You gotta come down to the South.
No, I don't. Not a chance. So, have you ever taken your kid to a gambling facility like the dog track or the
No,
horse
I've
track?
never been to a dog track or a racetrack. I don't know whatever is
I've never seen
politically correct to
greyhounds run
say.
either. I've never seen the dogs run. I used to like going to the horse track. Not like repetitively, but it'd be a good like day drinking excuse.
Never been there either.
You know, well, now it's gone. They knocked Arlington Park down. They
Oh,
smited
really?
that bitch.
Hmm. So what would you do when there's no races there?
What? You don't
What would
go.
you really? That's
You
it?
only go.
That's
I mean, there's an OTB there because there's always horses running somewhere. Because
that's crazy to me.
Mhm.
Like I've heard plenty of people say like, "Oh yeah, going to OTB, it's fun." And I was like, I
I
don't
I don't
see it being fun.
I don't get the OTB, but I like picking them like in when they're just out there, right? I mean, my wife would go do it, get a nice beverage, and just sit and watch the horses go in circles. Again, it's a great excuse to day drink and be outside and gamble because gambling is, you know, fun.
So, when you watched The Simpsons, did you catch the first episode on its live run or was it a rerun?
Oh, definitely a rerun. I didn't see
Okay.
this live.
I was totally looking forward to it. I made it a point to watch this episode because I thought they were hilarious on the Tracy Ullman show, and I didn't get a lot of the humor for some of the other skits. So I was like, "Oh, cool. This stuff is probably pretty funny." And I think I watched it religiously each week as it was live.
There was a time when I watched it regularly, but I think I missed like the first two seasons
Mm,
and then
okay.
I was in it. But yeah, they replayed it all the time though.
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh, Santa's little helper.
I just fucking screwed it. Bet on the wrong dog. I like this part.
Yeah.
Just failure, just sheer utter failure.
Doesn't seem possible. Oh man. Are you aware of the collegiate ties the Simpsons have to your life?
Of course. Of course.
Since it's the most famous alumni of
Dan
your alma mater.
Castellaneta, yeah, from Northern Illinois University. I think that was like the only name that I remembered that went to Northern. Did Cindy Crawford go there? I feel like she did.
I don't think
Or
so.
Cindy Crawford's from DeKalb.
Hmm.
Shout out to Northern Illinois, all you Huskies out there.
I mean, you guys had Sam Hurd, convicted drug kingpin and Bears wide receiver.
Hmm, not bad. Not bad at all.
You know, from one end to the other, right?
I always found it hilarious whenever Patty and Selma would just talk about shaving their legs, or they would
Yeah,
zoom in on their legs. It's just like super
just the
stubbly and hairy,
stubbliest,
and they're
man.
just like these
But
these
like
just
you didn't.
middle-aged women don't give a fuck.
But it's funnier that you're older because you didn't get it. That was the
Yeah.
best thing about cartoons in the 90s is there were jokes for you as a child, but there were also a ton of jokes for adults. And that's just not there anymore unless it's Bluey.
Oh, Bluey's got a ton of stuff
Bluey is
that
a
is.
jam. Bluey is awesome. But, Bluey is the new Simpsons, even though The Simpsons is still going on. Oh,
Speaking of The Simpsons, that's it. That is the episode, the very first episode of The Simpsons. We just watched it for a watch along, and now it's on the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song at the end of it.
did you
That was a
know all the
quick episode
call-ins to Rudolph
for the most part.
for the most part?
Yeah,
Mm,
I would say so.
I love it. I love it. So, rating on the first episode of The Simpsons coming in as a holiday classic. Dan, I've got to ask you a very important, perhaps title-worthy question about the first episode of The Simpsons. Uh, can you do this all day?
I think that's a easy yes and also an obligatory yes because it's such a part of my childhood. It just ingrained in my core memories. And The Simpsons just so influential overall. I mean, no one has predicted the future better than The Simpsons. I don't think I've had as many laughs from any cartoon as much as The Simpsons. South Park, close second, but Simpsons beats them out just because of their longevity. But yeah, I can do this all day for sure. Nostalgia hits hard, loving it, smiling. Can't wait to watch another one. Mark, what about you? When it comes to The Simpsons first episode, can you do it all day?
Any Simpsons episode in the first 9 seasons, I can do all day. It's all downhill from there. But this absolutely qualifies, and our hope, rabid listeners who have stayed on for the whole like 20 something minutes of this podcast, we hope that you continue to watch The Simpsons now through the new year, and you can get through about 9 seasons. Just enjoy it with your loved ones. There's a few more Christmas episodes sprinkled in there. There's some Halloween, there's some everything. But man, talk about the gift that keeps on giving. Stream that Simpsons and just keep it going in the background.
Until The Simpsons gets canceled, I can do this all day. We'll see you next time, everyone.